Introduce yourself.
Absolutely. My name is Blake Carpenter, Corporal Carpenter. I served with this man for 410, 10th Mountain. Spent a lot of years together, bro. A lot of
Good
years.
times.
Hell yeah.
Good
Yeah.
times, man. Hey, man. First thing we gotta do
Cheers,
for
buddy.
uh
I'm a sober guy, but I will
today.
cheer the shit out of you.
You're what?
I'm sober now, man. I had to kick
Oh,
the booze.
really?
Yeah.
That's good,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I've been drinking for you. Don't worry. I got
Thank
you,
you.
bro.
Thank you. Hell
I'm
yeah.
here for you.
My man. As long as
So
it's
look,
good
right now
whiskey or
I'm gonna kill
bourbon, bro.
the Texas Crown Club. Then we move into the Select in a little bit.
Ooh, hell yeah.
We have to switch it a little bit. We had bourbon last week and Crown Royal week before. So
Dude.
hey man, you see this cup? This is a logo I came with.
Oh shit. That's
I came out with
awesome.
this logo, put it together. The reason why I did that is so I can give you something, man. Once we get off camera, I get with you so I can mail you one of these cups over there, man.
Dude, my
So
man, I will rock that thing with honor. I appreciate that.
and so he's like, I want to do you taking time, some of your time to be over here with me, bro. Sharing your story, your time, and it's not a lot, but he's like, a little
Dude,
something, bro.
it'll mean the
A little.
world to me, bro. I've missed
Yeah.
you
Hey,
super,
so
super bad, dude.
man, you ready to start going or what? Do we
Let's
start with the
send
hard
it.
questions or easy questions?
Hey, you send them, I'll
You know.
answer them, brother.
Well, bro, let's start from the military, and then we're gonna move into what you're doing, bro.
Hell
Because
yeah.
I've been watching you though. I had to go back and do my research.
That's
I was like,
what's
let me see
up.
what we're talking about, and woo. So, anyways, bro, hey, so how old were you when you decided to join the military?
I was, God, just turned 19, bro. I was young, young, young.
So why
Yeah.
combat medic?
So I come from a big military family. It's generational, dudes. Like everybody's been in the service, and I wanted to join, right? Because my dad was force recon, tried the Marines. Marines didn't work out, and when I got to the Army side, they said, "Well, we have this cool job where you can use lasers to call in bombs, and it's called forward observer." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I want to do that!" Right? That sounds cool as shit. So I go back to the house after talking to the recruiter for like 2 hours. And my mom, I'm like, Mom, I found my job, because I'm still young, bro. And she's like, what is it? I said, well, I want to be a forward observer. I can call bombs onto the Taliban. That's awesome, right? Well, I was a firefighter at the time. I was a volunteer. And my parents looked at each other and they're like, hell no. Hell no. You're not doing that. You should go like medical. You're already in the medical field. That'd work out good. And I already had a passion for it, man. So I actually, for once, listened to them, and it worked out pretty good. That's the story, man. That's how I became a medic.
Damn, that's good, bro. So whenever you first joined, like when you went to basic training, how was that experience for you? I know
It
it's
was,
it's different for everybody, but how was it for
yeah,
you?
I enjoyed it, bro. So I came in. I was a little overweight. Always been a big guy, and I wanted to be like my family. It's a real honor to be in the service, especially for my family lineage, and I've always looked up to people in the service. So when I got to basic, it was it was hard. I mean, they bust your ass out there, but it was good, man. It helped me. It taught me the basics of becoming a man and living values. Like our warrior ethos, all that. So if anything, I came in a boy and I walked out a man. You know what I mean?
So anything that that you remember, like man, like, I can believe this happened in basic. You got anything of those?
Man, there's a couple different ones. So I was at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, right? I remember a couple things. The humidity, bro. I remember standing there and the sweat rolling down my back and it being inside my uniform. And bro, I'm from Oregon. We don't have that. So just sweating like I think I'm gonna pass out. I think I'm gonna pass out. I made it though. And then live fire, bro. I remember
Oh,
That was cool, dude. Like, I was crawling underneath the sea wire, and you can see these tracers going over your head. And when you're young, you're like, "Holy shit, those are real bullets, bro! This is real life." And it just kind of it gave me that I want to do this shit. So other than that, man, it was pretty chill. There was a hurricane that rolled through. It
While
was
you were in
just
basic?
yeah, yeah. There was a tropical storm, one of the two, man. But we had to duct tape our windows because we were in the old shitty Starship barracks. So they made us like put X tape over the windows and like tighten it all down. And we don't have that out there in Oregon either, bro. So I'm like, I'm about to die. But no, it was cool, man. It was a good experience for me.
We got one comment. I don't know. You might know him. CS1K Music. My
Yeah,
dude
that's
played.
That's my boy. That's Ryan O'Laughlin. He's one of my best friends, man. He's a rapper. He's awesome, dude. He's
Oh,
on Mullet
really?
Eats with me. Yeah, he's kind of the taller, skinnier guy in the group.
Oh
Uh,
man, you know what? I'm gonna say this for well. You know what? Let's break it in right now, man.
cool.
Um, is he the skinny guy that was prepping for the 10 pound breakfast? It was eating all kinds of vegetables and all that. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, like I had to go back and do my research, bro. Like, what the heck? I wanted to talk I want to talk about the military, but also I like seeing what you're doing. And bro, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what the heck you're doing. Whenever you told me, it's like, I got a YouTube channel. I'm like, man, what the heck is he talking about? Like, man, let me go back and check. And
Yeah.
I was telling her like, babe, look at this guy, like, babe. And she's like, oh my god, is he gonna eat all that? Like, bro, hey man, plug in your channel real quick, man. That way these people can go check you out.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So we got a channel called Mullet Eats. It's a group of friends, man. We got Seasick, myself, Brass, and the Great White Buffalo, man. And we go out, we work together, we find food challenges, and we try to take them on as a crew, add a little comedy in the mix, and just have a blast, dude. It's fun, like how your podcasts are. It's a good time, bro. It's
Hey
something
man,
to do.
102 pound patties for real,
Yeah, dude.
bro. Like for real, like right here down the street from my house is a place called Burger Barn, and they also got the 10 pound burger challenge.
Oh,
Uh, you
okay.
got you got half an hour to eat it. It's free if you finish in half an hour, or I think it's like $30 or $40 burger.
Well,
But
let's
you
get you a
gotta.
mullet. Let's go
And I was
party, bro.
I was like, I told my girl like, man, I need to find somebody that can come and do this challenge with me. And she's like, you think you can finish it? Like, man, I don't think so, but I would like to, like, you
Yeah.
know. But look, because I was telling her like, look, I need somebody to do a side bet. Like, if I finish and you don't, you pay for the burgers. If you don't
Boom.
finish, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
Yeah.
double motivation. Like,
Let's
I
do
don't
it,
know, bro.
bro. Hell
Yeah,
yeah, my daughter's in Louisiana, bro. So I come down there pretty often. Let's go hit that up, homie.
man. Whenever you come over here, bro, for real, like, stop by. We go check them out.
I'm down. Let's send it, man. Hell yeah.
Man, that's crazy though. Like, I didn't even know you would be doing that. And she's like, my girl, I didn't know she watched that. Like people eating challenges. She was
Yeah.
showing me some little skinny little girl, bro,
Yeah.
against a big old dude. It was a
Yeah.
10 pound soup, whatever. She
Okay.
finished him,
Yeah.
and the guy couldn't even do anything.
Dude, it's insane, bro. It's like it's stomach training, dude. So we have to like stretch our stomachs before we do this stuff. So
Oh
that's why
man.
we eat vegetables, bro. Because you gotta show your stomach I can handle this. It still sucks. Don't get me wrong. At the end, you're like, I think I'm gonna die. But you get a
I think
T-shirt.
you went with us to uh West Point, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the only food challenge that I ever done was with Lieutenant Manning.
What?
We went and it was the first time going to White Castle. Never in my life been to White Castle. So we got the case of burgers, mini burgers. I
Yeah.
think it's like, I don't remember how many they are, bro. I was mini burgers left, and I couldn't finish them, bro. I couldn't
Damn.
do 'em. And he got me. Like he got
Oh
me.
damn. Oh, that's fine.
But
I just saw my fiance's comment. Try cleaning the toilets after competition.
I was gonna say, yeah, Melissa Sinclair just coming right now.
Yeah. Poor girl. She's
Oh
got it the
man.
worst, bro. I'll eat the food, but she's got to deal with my ass after I do it. Oh shit.
Damn it,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Now,
That's
but
what's up.
it's good, bro. I see that you've been enjoying yourself, bro. I like that.
Hell yeah.
But man, hey, so let's go back to military, man. So you went through basic training. You got to your first unit. How was that?
It was good, man. It was good. So, I did AIT out in San Antonio for medic school or combat medic school. And then I got to Fort Polk, right? Out a little side quest here. I'll never forget this day, bro. We were out training. So you do like your EMT spot and then you do your combat medic side. So you got to pass your EMT and then you go out and you learn how to actually save lives on the battlefield, right? So we're doing all this, bro, and it's finally time to get where you're gonna go. So everybody's gathered around the I can't remember what they not drill sergeants, whatever the hell they called them. And they're saying off names, and they're like,
The
so and
cadre.
yeah, the cadre. There you go. So and so, Alaska, blah blah blah, Germany, Carpenter, Polk, and I'm like looking around. I'm like, where's Polk? I'm like, is that Texas, bro? Am I going to Texas? And I asked my cadre, I'm like, Sergeant, am I going to Texas? And he's like, huh, no, bro, you're going to Louisiana. He said, don't unpack your bags because you're going to Afghanistan too. And I'm like, holy shit, bro. So, I show up immediately. I get there and I remember getting on the bus from the airport specifically. It was kind of dark. And we got on the bus, those big military buses with the lights and the tinted windows and shit. And they were burning stuff out in the fields. And from Alexandria to Fort Polk, there's not a whole lot of stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
And there's flames in the distance and smoke, and it's just like desolate. And I'm like, I'm in hell, bro. I think this is hell. But yeah, bro. Got there. I got put into an HRC unit. It was like just like the in process, the catch all. And it was all the rear D guys. So I got to see the Army's finest right out the gate. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. And they were just, oh, the Army sucks. You're going to hate this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, is this my life, bro? But stayed there for like 2 weeks. You guys were already overseas, so I caught rear D. So I flew out. I came over the pond and met up with you guys over in Afghanistan. So it was a pretty good experience. It was just kind of like a holy crap, dude, my life's so much different.
And so you joined in right after straight from to Afghanistan.
Yeah,
That
dude.
that's a wake up call, huh?
Oh, bro.
How
Yeah,
was your first day out there?
it was insane, man. Like, you're coming out there and you're coming. Where'd we come from? Kyrgyzstan or Kuwait, one of the two, to fly there. And I think it was a C-17 I got on. So I remember getting on this bird and never been on a military plane, bro. And it's just like you can see the walls that are outside. It's not like the fancy comfort planes.
Yeah.
Uh, Sat in the seats, bro. They had the seats that roll into the rollers and click and shake. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm sitting there and I remember it shaking back and forth. And then somebody leans over, like, get ready, dude. We're going to do a combat drop. And I'm like, what's a combat drop? He's like, they're going to cut the engines and they're going to drop us real quick. And then they're going to turn them on and we're going to land. And I'm, what the fuck? So we're going, the engine's cut. I remember my stomach and everything go whoop, right up here. You know what I mean? And then I'm turning on last second. They land, get off the bird. We're at Fob Airborne, or not Fob Airborne. Was it Airborne? That's where the airport was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or no, Fob Shank. My bad. I think it was Shank. Anyways,
Oh, you went to Shank and then to Airborne?
yeah, it was Shank. So we get to Shank, bro, and there's just like HESCO barriers everywhere. It's
Yeah.
just there's nothing, bro. It was like walking into a movie. You know what I mean? So first night we got there, I can't remember who it was, bro, but they put you in the barracks where you're going to your transient tent.
Yeah.
And mortars started hitting, bro, or rockets, I should say. And the alarms are going off, boop, 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 incoming, incoming. And I'm like, holy shit, this is real, bro. I'll never forget, dude. It was a lieutenant. I can't remember which one it was. He was coming over with me, and they had bunks all the way down, that tight space between the bunks. And we're running to the concrete. And this dude had his M4 across his chest like this and straight just clotheslined himself on a set of bunks, dude. Just bam, hits the ground. And I turn around, I'm like, are you okay? And he gets up and he's fine, and run over there and, waited it out. But that was my very first night in Afghanistan, bro.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, dude.
Sometimes, huh?
It was nuts, dude. Hell of an experience, that's for sure.
Damn it, boy. Damn,
Yeah.
hey, man, it's crazy. Like you saying that was your first day. The same for me. But it's some people that were out there and didn't see any combat at all. I'm glad they didn't, bro. To be honest with you,
Same.
because I was talking to, I think it was, to a couple of people, telling the same thing. It's bad whenever you get used to it. Like if you
Yeah.
get used to contact, that's not good. Like
When you know the
that's,
difference between whips and snaps, bro, it's a problem.
yeah, he's like that's not like, oh, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
So when you got out, you came back from Afghanistan. Then we went to what is it called?
So I came back to Polk, and then we went to West Point.
West Point.
Yeah, yep. We went up there for the West
How
Point
was West
training.
Point over there for you?
It was good, man. I was a medic attached to a crew of cadets, like a troop of cadets, you could say. It was pretty cool. I got to meet a lot of cool kids. I had some West Point football players on there that were just like salt of the earth, good old types. So I got to help them. There's a lot of like ridiculous things that went on. Being a medic, bro, you see some wild shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I remember there was one kid who got a small railroad tie into his kneecap and like somehow bent
Oh,
it, and it was touching the back of his kneecap. Yeah, bro, from doing the slide. They were sliding into, their spots and shooting, practicing whatever the hell West Point kids
oh
do.
hell no,
Yeah, dude.
man. Maybe let me stop real quick. CS 1K. Proud of my boy. Proud of my man too.
Hell
Then we
yes.
got Lalu. What's going
Hey,
on, Lalu?
what
Damn
up,
it,
Lalu?
boy. Damn. Hey man, thank you for checking in the channel, Lalu. We gotta get you over here, man.
Hell yeah,
Uh,
that's a good cat, man. I miss that man.
so what happened after West Point?
Oh boy. From West Point, spent some time at Polk, and then I kind of bounced around. There's a lot of things that encompass that time, but I started moving up in rank and position. I ended up as a senior medic for Avenger Troop, and that was the next one where we went to Cuba, Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah,
So we ended up at Gitmo. It was a pretty good experience, man. I mean, pretty cool. It wasn't the gunslinging that I kind
it
of
was
got addicted.
different.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it didn't feel like a deployment. I always say deployment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So after after Guantanamo, well, where do you go?
Guantanamo. I just stayed back at Fort Polk, and was actually I struggled pretty so something. Get a little deep, man. I won't go too deep. We can talk more about it if you want. I'm an open book on it. Um, Bro, I was fighting some major demons from Afghanistan for a
Yeah.
long time. Binge drinking every night as much as I could, even like sneaking off early so I could go drink. You know what I mean? And having nightmares, flashbacks, all that shit. And I had an event to where I finally just couldn't really take it anymore, and I asked for help, and I ended up doing a bunch of work with the military for PTSD, anxiety, and depression, and they medically retired me out. Um, so that was 2016. I was put at 100% and shown the door, man. So it was hard being a kid that wanted to be a lifer just like his dad, and his grandpa
Yeah.
and his great grandpa. And I really had to find myself again. And yeah, it's been a big part of my life ever since. That's why I don't drink anymore. Just because I need to keep myself in check. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope these right here can reach out to other people.
Yeah.
I'm glad you opened up and saying that you asked for help,
Yeah.
because a lot of veterans they scared of asking for help.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that we gotta be more open about it.
I
Um,
agree, man.
yeah, so man, I'm glad you're doing good, bro. I'm glad you're doing better. Um, I'm glad you 100% use those benefits, man. I tell my girl, man, I didn't even know. Nobody told me anything about the VA. Nobody told me anything about benefits. I had to find out the hard way.
So, yeah, dude, and that's a struggle, bro. So, I hate. So I ran. You ever heard of a Student Veteran Alliance?
No.
Um, so it's a program with a lot of colleges. So it's where veterans can go to school together, and they have a community of other vets. And it's like there's a cabinet, there's president, vice, all the way through, and they're responsible for showing all the veterans the programs and how they can seek help with school, mental, physical, jobs, all that. Um, so I ended up going to school for psychology, trying to like figure out what was going on in my brain, bro. That was the only purpose, because the meds weren't helping. Talking to some random counselor every other week wasn't helping when they switch through, and they push psychiatrists and counselors to the VA like it's nothing, bro. So I went to a private school. I went to Northwest Christian, and I noticed they didn't have a program. So I talked to a couple different people, the head of the school, and I actually founded and was the first president of a student veteran alliance for that school. And a lot of those people that came through there were guys just like you, guys and girls, that got out, and then they start realizing, shit, I'm having problems, man. Like, I'm having problems getting back into normal life. The nightmares are there. I don't have funding to go to school. My baby and I don't have a house. And with that program, man, I was able to find a lot of good resources for people. And it opened my eyes up too, dude. There's so many programs for people like us.
You see, we got a message. Melissa talking about it. He's so healing. He didn't want help at first. He worked for the vet center.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you were just like me. I didn't want to get help either.
No, bro, I want to be left alone, dude. I bought a farm in the middle of nowhere for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now I still got like they're under control now, but I got anger issues, bro. Like people
Yeah.
test me sometimes. I'm like, man, don't like, please don't test me. Like
Yeah,
you don't want to find out. But it's
that's
like
it.
I like to be chill. I like to be mellow. To be honest with you, bro, if you ever come to my house, I got bottles everywhere.
Hell yeah.
The thing is, I really don't drink a lot.
Really?
But whenever other people come to my house, I wanna be ready for them.
Exactly.
So it's like when I first came out, I was a bottle a day.
Yeah, same. Same.
Every night I was finishing a bottle.
Yep.
I was getting, out of control. Like I had to have my bottle. Sometimes like I start buying one bottle, then I start buying two bottles.
Yeah,
And
man.
then when I was spending $300-$400 on bottles alone just for the week, I was like, man, what the heck? Like
Yeah.
it kind of hit like, bro,
Yeah.
like, am I going broke because I'm drinking so much?
Same, dude.
And it
Same.
was not look like right now. I like having a drink with me, talking like chilling. This is nice. I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I don't drink to get drunk.
It's
I
social.
started hanging. I started hanging out with older people, and the area where I am, I'm the youngest in this neighborhood.
Hell
So
yeah.
they're like kind of teaching me like you don't drink to get drunk, you drink to enjoy it.
Yep.
This is how you drink. You drink straight, you don't mix. If
Yeah.
you're gonna mix, this is what you mix. So
Yep.
it's like it's nice, bro, like knowing how to drink, knowing that you don't have to be blacked out drunk to have a good time. Like just
Exactly.
enjoy it, chill. but it's hard, bro. I like it's kind of hard. Man, so you were working with veterans after you finish
Yeah, yeah, man. So I did I so for to get my degree in psych, you have to do what's called a work study. And it's where you go and you pick a place where you can be an intern. And while you're being an intern, you get to learn more about your field. So I picked a place called the Eugene Veterans Center, and that's another great program people don't know about. It's everywhere. They have a Texas Vet Center, but it is a counseling center for veterans that don't necessarily want to go to the VA, because there's a lot of stigma towards the VA, and they want to feel safe. So this is sort of an out branch of the VA, but none of your information gets pushed back unless you approve it. And it's all the counselors there were war vets, straight up like infantry door kickers. I had my current vet, or my current counselor, who I still see to this day, is a retired colonel, infantry colonel. Just a bad son of a bitch. So I got to like be around all these people. Started out, I'd run the front desk, because I had to get my hours, and I'd start talking to all these vets, man, a lot of Vietnam vets, and hearing their stories and being like, holy shit, these guys' stories are really similar to my own. You know what I mean? And then also you hear some guys that just like blow your fucking mind with some of the shit they're telling you. And you realize, like, bro, there's a community of us out there, and these people need help, man. And like, I wanted to do it. So I continued on for a while after I already had my work study and worked for damn near nothing just to hold conversations with these guys. After that, that was before I started taking counseling seriously. And then I realized I needed help. So I actually came back around full circle to the vet center. And now, I'm a traveling guy. So I have phone calls every other week to do check ins with the people that work there to
so
this day.
what do you do now for a living?
So I'm a foreman for a construction company. That we preserve structures. Do is like we do what's called cathodic protection. We do all kinds of different things, carbon fiber, but we reinforce structures. We take corrosion out of structures, all concrete for the most part, wind farms, stuff like that. But I just redid a bridge in Newport, Oregon, not that long ago as part of that. We do ports, stuff like that. So it's really intricate, kind of like scientific construction. But it's fun. I enjoy it, bro. I get to go all over the place and learn new things. Still get to kind of make the old brain work every once in a while. So
Well, I know, like you. I've been talking to you since what, 2 weeks now. Like always
yeah,
traveling.
yeah, man. Yeah, I'm always on the road, bro. This has been different because I started as a West Coast guy for the company, and they ran out of West Coast jobs waiting for the next one. So I ended up popping out here. I got to drive out to North Dakota, got to bring my fiance with me, which was awesome, bro. Went to some training up there, came down to St. Louis for some more like supervisor training stuff, and then got to go see my daughter in Louisiana, and then drove back up here to I'm in Illinois right now. So
Hell yeah,
yeah, man.
man. So you've been busy, bro. Man, I'm glad. Like it's crazy how you mentioned that about the BA that is some some bad. It's a bad reputation on the BA, but it's like I don't think it's everybody, bro.
No, me either.
Because whenever I went to see a counselor, right, I was with her for 2 years, and after 2 years, I was like, look, I think I think I can be good on my own. I don't think, and she like from time to time she was checking the first 2 years. She
Yeah.
like you still doing good, mind you. I'm out already, but she like we'll check up, but like no, I'm good. So the problem, like when I was doing the counseling with her, I went to and she was retired Air Force. Can't remember what was her rank,
Oh
but she
shit.
was also in the military. They sent me. She wasn't there for a week. She had personal issues, so they sent me to a different psychiatrist. Bro, I hated the fucking guy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, be seeing him, he just like I wanted to fucking like he made it worse for me being over there, bro. Like I wanted to fucking destroy that motherfucker. And he was like, shut the fuck up,
Okay.
like kind of guy, like, and I see why. she was nothing but nice. She listened to me. She saw the problem and she was hitting it. Like sometimes I don't even need you to talk. I just want you to listen to me. Like
Exactly.
it's things that I want to get out of my head. I like get out of my chest.
Yeah.
And man, this fucking guy, bro, wouldn't shut the fuck up about him and his wife problems. He was going through a divorce. I like, bitch, I came over here so I can tell you my problems. I don't want to
Yeah.
listen to you.
This ain't about
Like,
you, bro.
I don't give a damn about what you're going through. And
Yep.
then I was there for an hour. Half of the hour he was on the phone talking to his fucking attorney, bro. And I was
What?
like, man, what the fuck is this? Like, and I got up and I left. And he come on like, I'm sorry, man. Like, you need to talk. I like, you know what, bro? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Get the
fuck
fuck
off.
out of my face.
Bro.
I walked out. And once I told my nurse, I like, look, once she's back, let me know.
Yeah.
Because my nurse, they were in the same building. So I like, just tell her whenever she gets back, you just call me and I come back. This douchebag, I don't even want to see him no more.
Bro.
So it was just it was something else, bro. So but I see where where people don't. I haven't had any bad experience. Besides that, the BA
Yeah.
been taking care of me, bro, like good. At the beginning it was kind of hard, but right now the only thing that I don't like, fucking guy in the office, clown ass motherfucker. Uh let's be honest, as a veterans, when fucking my boy Trump was in the office,
Mm-hmm.
no wait time in the BA, bro.
No, at all. It was
I was there for
amazing,
like
bro.
10 minutes, boom, go
Yeah.
in.
Just like that. They gave a shit. Now they
Right
don't,
now,
dude.
this is after he got out the office, bro. When I tell you, I've been having 5 different medics every time I go, 5 different doctors.
Yep.
I don't even know who's my doctor no more, bro.
Me either, bro. I still don't.
I don't know who's my doctor. Like, I went, oh, you got to come in, we got a new doctor. 2 weeks later, hey, we need you to come in, you got a new doctor.
Yeah.
3 months later, hey, you need to come in, you got, like, and they call
Yo.
me again. They're
Bro.
like, hey, you got a new doctor and I'm gonna be your new nurse. So I don't even know, like, I
Who
don't
I'm
know.
seeing. Yeah, dude, I'm in the same boat, bro. And you're right. When Biden got into the office is when it all went downhill. He started allocating money to different things that you and I guarantee we have the same beliefs on damn near freaking everything, bro. Because
Oh yeah,
life was good under Trump, man. You know,
bro. And
like,
a lot of people like they're like, oh, you Mexican. It doesn't matter if I'm Mexican.
oh,
I
who
don't
gives
give a
a shit?
damn, bro. Like
Yeah, dude, you and I are
I
green,
don't give a
bro.
damn. Let's be looking at let's look at the big picture, bro.
Yep.
It is so easier, so much better. Economy was better. Like everything was good, bro. Like
Yeah.
everything was better.
Bro,
And
go to the
people, I
grocery
don't know,
store.
society in general is stupid, bro. Like
Mhm.
this new generation is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Uh look, male or female,
Yeah.
I can take a gay. That's about it. Like male,
Yeah.
female, few gay people.
Yeah.
Don't got no problem with them.
Yeah.
I got friends that are gay.
Yeah. My little
We
brother
can
is,
hang
dude.
out good, and I tell him like, "Hey, what do you think about all this fucking bullshit, LGBT, whatever bullshit?" And he will tell me that's not us.
Yeah. Right there.
They're
Yep.
like that's not us. I don't I don't associate with that. Like
No, dude.
I'm me. And hold on, bro. We got Tyler Carpenter. That's your brother.
Yeah.
That's my brother right there. Proud of you, Blake. Much love, brother.
Hell yeah. That's Great White Buffalo, dude. That's on Mullet Eats. That's my little brother, man.
So that's the other guy that was he's the one that got the first burger.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Tyler,
Man, you
bro.
destroyed that guy, bro.
Dude, I'm the big brother. I have to, or I'm gonna be made fun of forever. No, he's
uh,
such a good dude, bro. He's those guys have my. And that's another thing, bro. I want to tell you too is a support system, homie. That is the biggest thing that got me right. My fiance and my friends and my family that want to reach out and like talk to me and be a part of my life. That also saves my life almost every day, bro. And I know you're in the same boat, man.
yeah. You want to talk about your channel? What's next on your channel?
Yeah, man. So, we're back out here. I'm with the boys again. And We're working on the same site, bro. So it's gonna be we're in a new area. So I'd like to do some reviews with the boys. They got a couple pieces coming up before I came out here. Some big burrito challenges, nachos, stuff like that. But yeah, I just check out the local cuisine, man. Try some different foods. It's fun, dude. I'd like to start maybe like talking about getting into podcasting too with them because we just enjoy each other's presence and
How do
you
you started that though? Mullet Eats. Where did that came from?
know, bro. So we're in Newport working on this bridge, and we all hop in the crew truck and we all go to lunch together. And there was this place. I think it was God, I can't remember the name. It was something. It was like Finn's or some weird little burger shack, you know. And they said, "Oh yeah," one of my buddies said they've got really big burgers there. I'm like, "Oh shit, let's go check it out." We go in there and they got these. I think they were 2 pound patties, burgers, or something great, 2 or 3 pound patties, and they were like size of a dinner plate, right? So I looked at my friend looked at me, I'm like, I bet you I can do that. He's like, I bet I can do it too. Let's try it. So we're on lunch break, bro. And keep in mind, we do some pretty strenuous stuff, but we got these burgers, bro, and we just started like my friends, like Tyler, started filming me and Ryan eating these things. The channel, I think, is on our or the YouTube videos on our channel. But yeah, we just started macking down. We were playing around like we always do, and we watched it. And we're like, this was fun. We could do something with this. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's kind of how it kicked off, bro. And from there was what can we do next?
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, man. So it's been a good time, bro. We beat the record out at a 101 burger for that patty challenge. Kind of yeah, got some like gift card shit like that kind of kept the fire rolling and just kept on cruising through finding different
Hey, you're
places.
making money already. Little gift card,
Yeah,
something, bro.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's my drug, bro. It's just being out and socializing, having fun, watching your finished product and being like, "Oh shit, man, we did that." It's all in house, dude. Ryan does all the editing, almost all the beats, all the songs you hear on that is Ryan's. Or he sends
Man, I
me.
hate editing to be honest. That's why I love the live.
Yeah.
Uh Let me see. We got another comment right here.
Oh.
Melissa, I convinced him to grow a mullet and introduce him as Ryan Mullet's Mullet's Rule.
Dude,
Hey, I'm
so
not gonna lie. My girl, she's like, I was like, man, let me check this channel. And she's like, who's that? Like, mullet eats. And like, do all three of them got mullets? And like, we're about to find out. And she's
yeah,
like, and she asked me, she's like, do they like mullets or they just did it for the channel? I'm not sure, but it's like,
bro,
hey,
it's
it
a
goes with it.
lifestyle, dude. Yeah, bro. It's funny, yeah, and how this all kind of came about, dude, is I was out there working on the bridge and Melissa, she really cool friends and like she'd already been part of the mullet community. There's a community, bro. It's like
For
it's a
real?
full thing. Oh yeah, dude, it's nuts. It's like a lifestyle, it's a culture, bro. Uh but my boy Ryan, dude, he makes his music, but he had a really big song come out he was a part of and like did everything for it, and actually rapped on it, called the Mullet Song. You have to check it out, it's pretty freaking dope, man. But she showed me it one day and I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome. And we were in the area. He has a clothing apparel, he has a line too. It's just
Okay.
badass. Yeah, dude, I have
Plug it
shirts.
in, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Ryan, if you're watching, bro, plug your stuff in here. But yeah, dude, it's S1K Shop, I think is S1KShop.com. But he
Okay.
makes, like the Pit Viper shades, but they say like sick mullet. He had like, I have a hoodie instead of Motley Crue, it says Mullet Crew. Mullet Bro for Marlboro, just funny stuff. And I wanted to cop some gear and I met him, bro. I didn't have a mullet quite yet. And we hit it off. He convinced me to start growing one. She convinced me to grow one. Melissa did. And I've never looked back, man. I don't even remember how it feels to not have something touching my neck, protect your neck.
Bro, like I don't think people understand. that we are fucked up in the head.
Yeah, bro, for real. It's like
So,
they teach us not to show emotions, just pull triggers when you need to. You know what I
but look,
mean? That's
but look, it's like the problem is I'm passing down that down to my daughters, bro, and that's no good
yeah,
because
dude.
we
That'd be
we're living. Look, check this out. We're living outside Houston, right? I'm like 15 minutes from Houston. We got 2 acres.
oh
In the
nice.
back of the property, we got a burn pit. Whatever wood you get, like limbs, whatever you can, you gotta have a permit to burn.
Okay.
So, the girls were mad because they're used to being in the city. And they're like, man, I don't want to be a country girl. Why we gotta be in the country, this and that? I like, because we don't want people around us. But why? And I was like, well, you see that burn pit in the back? They're like, yeah. Well, that's to get rid of the bodies. And she's like, oh, that makes sense. I'm like, okay. So we left it like that, right? I was joking.
yeah.
So come to find out, the neighbors, they got also twins and a younger girl. The twins are a little bit older.
Yeah.
So they start kicking it with the younger girl, the younger sister. They got a pool. So, the first time they got invited over there, mind you, I get up from work late. I got up from work. I got here, it was like almost 8 o'clock. My wife, she's like, hey, we're at the neighbor's house. The girls are in the pool. And like, all right. And then I go over there and my daughter comes and she's like, Daddy, right? I'm like, what is it, babe? Like, I told her that we move over here because we got the burn pit in the back so we can get rid of the bodies.
Oh shit, dude.
The dad and the mom, bro, looked at me like so serious, like, and I was like,
oh
oh, hold on. Clarification. I'm a military guy. I got out of the military not too long ago. My sense of humor is different than yours.
yeah.
I said this as a joke. I'm sorry I didn't know that was going to be brought up
Yeah.
in front of your kid. And the guy is like, oh, I wish I can say I can understand, but I don't. And I was like,
Oh
like I say, I got a dark sense of humor.
yeah.
I apologize for my kids. That's not going to happen again.
Dude.
Bro, that was the first and last time they got invited to their house.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Bro,
Uh,
it's so true because like you'll be joking around. Well, shit, dude, this happened. Well, and then just the way you talk to people or the way you come back, like I'm a sarcastic guy sometimes. I'll never forget, bro. I was coming back. I was on leave and had my military bag, all this shit. And Eugene, bro, it's a real liberal town and I don't fit in there, but it's kind of where I was raised. I was raised in the country outside of Eugene. We got off the plane. I'll never forget, dude. There's this old hippie lady, not old, probably 50 years old. She was sitting there and she was looking me up and down. I look like military. I think I was wearing like an army hoodie or some shit. And I walked by and she making eye contact. So I'm going to say something. And she's like, I said, how are you, ma'am? She looked at me up and she said, you're a baby killer. I shit you not. Call me a baby killer. And I heard this from somebody in the past, bro. So it was in the front of my mind. And I said, man, we only kill the slow ones. And I kept walking, bro. And I heard,
oh, you
yeah,
stupid motherfucker.
dude. And then
I'm
I,
going to use that. Thank you.
yeah,
I'm going to keep that in the chamber in case I need it.
bro. Oh, and then I just remember walking away going, oh, fuck, you did that.
Holy fuck, bro.
yeah, dude. So I get it.
Hey. Nah, but it's like, I've been telling my girls, I was like, after that, we had a conversation. I was like, look, whatever we talk inside the house, it needs to
Yeah.
stay inside the house. And then the thing, like now, I want to have a relationship with my girls that they can trust me with anything.
yeah.
And when I was in Cuba, we started this bro chacho and bro chacha instead of hey bro. And then someone said like you cannot call a girl bro. Like yeah, you can say bro chacha or bro chacho, like
Okay.
mixing Spanish with it, like
Yeah.
making up words, right?
Hell yeah.
So I started calling my daughters bro. I like hey bro, and my wife got mad at me. She's like, you don't call your daughters bro. Like it's a bro cha-cha. Like it's a female bro. And
Yeah.
then she's like, whatever. So my daughter picked up that, right?
Yeah.
So the first time they called me, bro, I didn't know how to handle it. But I
Yeah.
was like, I told him like, look, bro, I like you coming up to me like that, but don't forget at the end of the day, and like, all right, and they know like whenever we're messing around, they're like, hey, bro, hey, we're like, hey, bro, come get over here.
Yeah.
So people see us like, man, he's like, is that your daughter? Like, yeah. Why she calls you bro? Like, oh, I got that, but then she knows like when these other people, she came out, she's like, sir, are we gonna eat today? And then my friend looked at me like, did she just call you sir? And like, yeah. He like, huh? I like, what? He like,
Yeah.
the other day she called you bro. I like, look, is the, like sometimes she knows where's the place. And since we were playing around, she knows. She's like,
Yeah.
that is so weird. I like, you gotta teach your kids like that. Oh, look at my boy Loco Siete.
Hey,
Bro,
what
your
up, dude?
daughters are savages. Them girls gonna check you one day and take your rights. They are savages, bro.
Bro.
Like, they
Oh,
are.
dude, that's what's
Yeah.
up. Hey, man, I would rather raise a savage than somebody that's gonna. The way I look at it, man, I'd rather live on my feet than die on my knees, and my kids will know that just like you
Yeah.
teach yours. You know what I
And
mean?
and I tell them, bro, like like to me, society these days is fucking weak. Is is no hope, bro. Is no hope for fucking humanity right now.
No.
It's just stupid. It's a stupid mentality. And sad to say, but it's our government
Yeah,
is pushing that shit.
I agree.
We as a country are looking like a joke to everybody else.
I agree.
Um, and then man can be pregnant. How the fuck you gonna get that mentality,
Yeah.
bro? Like
Yeah.
that's so fucking stupid. Like somebody said, like, okay, send 1,000 men to an I don't know 100 men, 50 men and 50 females to an island and
Yeah.
leave it there for 100 years,
Yeah.
and then send 50 men and 50 men that are females to an island and
Yeah.
let me know which one survives.
Yep, exactly, bro. You know what, dude? And it's like this for every of the since the history of human population, the alphas will survive. You know what I mean?
I
And
told my girls, I was like, look, man, like at the beginning, my girl was mad because They start shooting at Fort Polk. We used to go to the ranch over there. They were 4 years old, and I got pictures they
nice,
were shooting.
bro. Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, they got the
damn,
first rifle at 4 years old.
dude.
And the
That's what's
first
up.
thing before we go to the ranch, weapon safety. They
Yeah,
go to their drills. Do they do the drills at the house?
nice.
Like everything, right?
Hell
The
yeah.
problem is they always shoot for the head, and I tell them like, "Hey, man, center mass, bro, center mass," and they're like, "Dad, the way things are, is a zombie apocalypse coming, so we gotta be ready." I was like, "God damn it!" I like
Damn, dude,
these
your
girls.
kids are awesome, bro. I
Yeah,
remember,
put it.
I remember them when they were little girls, man.
No, yeah, I know they're monsters now.
Wow, bro, that's so
Yeah,
wild. Time
yeah,
flies,
but
man. I'm glad to hear you're raising your kids right, bro. And I'm glad it's so good. But for my end too, bro. Like I'm proud of you for reaching out and doing this and helping other vets and to see where you're at in life and that your family's good, bro. That means something to me, dude. 100%.
yeah, no, but it's like I was telling you, these right here. I hope it gets to other people. Like to me, the most important part that we had talked about so far is you, like any other veterans, ask for help when you needed it, and
100.
that's the message that I gotta send out there. Like
Yeah.
you're not alone. You're not the only veteran looking for help. You're not the only one going through this. It's
Right.
okay to ask for help. You don't want to ask for help, come up me, reach me, call me,
Yeah.
message me. Like
Yeah.
it's sometimes people don't understand that it's just like sometimes people just want to get talk about their problems. They don't want to expect you to do anything. They just want to tell you what's going on in their heads.
And that's something too, man. Just to touch on mental health, it's a big part of my life, bro. I don't think it's talked about enough. I've brought this up within like other circles, not just veterans, but don't be ashamed of it, bro. Like, PTSD in general, that's the big thing I focus on. It's a stigma. And to break that stigma, you need to be able to communicate about it. I try to teach my civilian friends why I have my issues. Mine stem from when we lost Big Eye and Aparicio.
Oh,
And I couldn't talk about that for a long time. I was one of the medics, man, and losing those guys, it fucked me up, dude. And I started binge drinking. I was smoking weed a lot more than I should have been. It was like an ounce at least a week, if not more, on
weed
top
is
of.
good, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
my daughter's probably gonna be seeing this, but they know.
yeah.
I use weed as a medical.
It helped. It
I don't
works.
like taking pills. I hate taking pills.
Yeah,
I really don't smoke a lot. What I do edibles.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
sometimes, you used to get those days that you cannot go to sleep. Like,
Yes.
you get those days. I want to say last year was the last time I got like an episode,
Yeah,
and I was on the road, and he fucking
yeah.
boom sent me right back, bro. I was going on Highway 6. I was about to get on Highway 288, and 18 wheeler right next to me, one of the tires blew out.
Fuck, dude.
And he's
Oh,
like, it took me back to whenever we got blown up. And I just like, I was holding the steering wheel so tight, and like my mind just went boom.
dude.
And then I
Yeah,
was like, boom, like you good, you
yeah,
good. And
yeah,
I called my girl right away. Like the first thing I did, like, hey, I need to talk to you real quick.
yeah,
This shit just fucking set me up.
yeah.
And he feel like, what's going on? Like fucking tire blew out. He took me back, but I'm okay. Like I talked to me,
Yes.
like, just tell me something, whatever. So
Yeah,
he's like, shit like that sets you back. But
yeah.
I haven't had none of that shit in a while, bro. And
Good.
that shit set it up for me. But it was just something like I knew we were good. Like
Yeah.
I snapped real quick. Like I now I'm controlling myself. Like
Hell
you
yeah.
know, but because whenever I first got out, it would be somebody's watching me. Like I'll be like,
Same.
like
Always head on a swivel,
yeah.
bro.
So I would tell my
Yeah.
friend, I was like, hey, do you hear that? They're like, what? Like, man, those are gunshots. And we're like, man, you tripping, bro. I like, you know what? I might be. Let me go to my house. And I would
Yep.
just, and they would look at me crazy, like, but I was like, I might have an episode. Let me just leave,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I would rather leave and clear my mind. So for me, what helped me, bro, was night rides.
Oh yeah.
I would be like, hey, and the good thing is, like, my girl understands. Like, I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go for a ride real quick.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And she knew that, like, what I'm going for a ride means, like,
Yeah.
I need to drive, clear my head, get on the highway, go to downtown nighttime.
Yeah.
And god damn, I got something in my eye. Hold
Oh fuck.
on. And I came back and be good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it's like she was helping me work on the 66 last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you were helping me out. You deserve a ride. You wanna go cruise real quick? So now, like, the girls like cruising. She likes cruising. So
Dude.
he helps me out, like,
Yeah.
But I'm happy, like, I'm leaving that shit behind. I know it's
Yeah.
there. I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like, I'm pushing that shit back, but sometimes little shit sets you off.
Oh,
And
dude. Yes.
and
Yes.
he's like, for me, it's been so long, bro. I haven't. Hey, fuck. I got out in 2015. We were in Afghanistan in 2011. We came back,
Yeah.
and last year was 2023, and I don't know where that shit came back up. Like,
Wild.
I
Wild,
was
bro.
like, what the heck just happened? Like, I was just like talking to myself, like,
Yeah.
bitch, do we really do that right now? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand why. Like, my brain don't understand why we
Yeah.
went back there. Like, why I went back there. Like,
Dude, and that's a big thing, like for me it's the same deal. But even smells, bro. Like smells will set me off. I'll be, thank God for the VA. I'm on awesome meds that help me out. Before that,
Endomits.
yeah, dude. I mean, they're good meds. Take your meds, and marijuana does. I had to quit because I'm a federal worker now, but before, dude, I'd smoke pot every day, and it helped me out like a son of a bitch. You know what I mean? But even smells, bro. Like if I smell that burning, you know what I'm talking, the burn pits over there,
Yeah.
bro. that kind of smell will set me off. So I can't watch certain war movies. But you learn, and what you're talking about with that car, bro, that is a coping skill. That is something you've taught yourself to do to reorganize your brain, dude. And a lot of vets need to know, like, there's so much shit. I could grab this bottle cap, dude, if I'm struggling, and instead of focusing on what's going on in my brain, the war in my head, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna think about the perforations on this. I'm going to think about how that plastic feels, how I can squish it. You focus on something and you can change your mindset within 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and he's like that. I'm not lying. That happens because 2 years of counseling.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Two
You
years
know?
of counseling. Like at the beginning, I didn't want to talk about it. No one knew about it. But the more I talked about it, is like I seen that I'm not the only one. And let's be honest, bro, it's not just veterans; it's also civilians that we all grew up different. Mental health issues is not just for veterans; it's for everybody. We just need to learn how to control them. We just need to learn how to talk about it. Sometimes you don't want to be open with everybody, but
Yeah,
it's like people that you trust. Go ahead. Um, we got a comment from Local Siete. That's my boy Angel.
yeah,
It doesn't always make sense what brings back those memories. Know a few dudes that were airborne and love it, but can't fly anymore. One dude told me landings terrifies him.
yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Very
Like,
true.
yeah, so it's we need to learn how to control those demons,
Yeah, yeah,
and
bro.
not a lot of people do it though. Like, um, I don't know. It's like we need to talk more. We need to be more open about it,
Yes,
so
I
people
agree.
can see that they're not on their own. Like it's other people out there struggling to the same thing.
Yep. Oh, there you go, right there.
Uh, Melissa, having a safe place and a person to talk to is a game changer. You are right, Melissa. You
Yeah,
are
she's
right.
that's
Uh,
right there. That's my girl that I talk to, bro.
yeah,
Like, dude, I called, and this is another thing. I called the vet crisis line like 4 weeks ago, bro, because I was struggling, and I
yeah.
knew it was like a Sunday. My counselor wasn't in, and she calmed me down. Melissa helped me calm me down, got me right. I had my house, I had my safe place, and I talked with them. They got me right. They got me, dude. I pushed off I don't know if you realize, bro, I just added you on Facebook. That was also with like 400 of my military friends because I wanted nothing to do with thinking about anything. I was using straight isolation, bro. I didn't want to talk about the military. And after getting counseling, talking to her, I realized that is super unhealthy, dude. Like that's what I identify as a veteran, you know?
Yeah.
And if I can't embrace that, then why am I here?
Well,
So
it's like you gotta make it to a point that it doesn't hurt you no more.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know, I know it's hard, but it's like if you talk about it, it's not gonna hurt me no more
Yeah,
because I'm talking about it.
damn straight.
You know.
You're conquering those demons, bro, and that's like talking to you is helping me. Because I see that you're going through the same shit, dude. Not everybody I met. I saw Hoyt. You remember Hoyt? Matthew Hoyt from Mohawk Platoon.
Man, I don't. I will have to see his face.
Yeah, go through. You'll see him on my page, bro. But I haven't seen him since Afghanistan, and he's doing great. But yeah, I was surprised to find out he struggled too, dude. Like a lot of people struggle, and if we don't know that our friends are struggling, then we can't help them.
Yeah.
So it's a hard path, man, being a warrior.
Yeah, but it's like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I never talked about it or I don't want to say anything about it is because let's go back. We're talking about leadership.
Yeah,
I know Bearden was seen
yeah,
for 22 years. I know Bearden did more than I did.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know people like Horton, Capon, you
yeah.
know, uh, these guys went through worse shit than we did, and they always kept their head straight.
Yep.
I don't know how they deal on them on their own, but it's like to me was like, well, fuck, if they're good, I'm gonna be a bitch if I say something about it. And
Exactly,
I feel
bro.
be like, man, maybe to me it was, oh look, I'm not gonna put names, I'm not gonna say anything, but somebody that was in Afghanistan with us was talking about something that happened to us over there. Like to him, it was a big deal,
Yeah.
that incident that happened.
Yeah.
To me, it was another Thursday.
Yeah.
So to me, that incident, mind you, we almost died.
Yeah.
But to me, that was another Thursday. But to him, it was one of the biggest things that happened to him in Afghanistan. So
Wow.
it's like, and I even told my wife, I like, man, I didn't even think about anything about that shit. Like to me, it was whatever.
It
Like,
was normal, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it was whatever. But it was scary. I'm not lying, it was scary.
Yeah.
But it was I seen scarier shit than that. Like so,
Yeah.
that's why that was not one of the things that I can tell you. Oh shit, nah. That was
Yeah.
like whatever. But then I was like, man, you know what? A lot of things set different people off.
Yes.
Like to
Yes.
him, that was a traumatic experience to him,
Yeah.
but not to me.
Yeah.
So I wonder, like, if that happens to me, like some things that I feel like, like they're the big shit.
Yeah.
Maybe to Martinez, Horton, Capin,
Yeah.
Bearden, they'd be like, well, what the fuck you talking about? Like, so that's
Exactly.
why I'm afraid to, like, I was afraid to open up, but then I like, man, fuck it, I need to get rid of this shit. Like, I need to talk to somebody about this shit because
Yeah.
it's different, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it might be nothing to you, and we did a lot of fucked up shit over there.
We did. We
We did
did.
a lot of fucked up shit, and then if we used to play. Now, you know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I know. I
But
think I
he's
know. I know where you're going, dog. Yeah.
God, bro. Like it was just, it was ridiculous.
I mean,
And
firefights almost every fucking time we went out in the summer, bro. Like it was rough, bro. Getting mortared all the time. I can't tell you how many fucking times.
me,
Y-
Vito and I were talking about the other day. We're on the phone, and then he's like, "Man, I remember the first time you got shot at," and he was laughing. I like, "You fucking asshole," because I
Yeah.
was like, "I'm getting shot at," and he's like, "Shoot him back." I was like, "The fuck." Like I was like, what the fuck you mean? Like he like, hey, sorry, I'm getting shot at. And he like, shoot him back. Nonchalant, bro. Like, and I was
Yeah,
like, you're a fucking asshole. Like, to me,
bro.
that was, you know,
Yeah.
to me, that was like traumatic, bro. Like, it was my
That's
first
a big
firefight.
deal.
And
Yeah,
to him, he
bro.
was like, well, shoot him back. I was like, the fuck I'm
Dude.
gonna do? And
Yeah,
I was
bro.
like, Roger, Sergeant. So that was my wake up to like, welcome to Afghanistan shit. Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, and it's crazy. And then you get with like guys like I was with Shadow, the SKT over there, and they didn't wear shit, bro. I went from like wearing full, like I remember showing up, my OTV had the neck shit and the groin shit and all that. I'm like all
I took
tucked
all of that
in.
shit off.
Yeah, bro. I didn't. We didn't. We wore fucking plate carriers with medium plates on the front and the back, no side plates, a fucking ball cap, and nothing across the chest. Like we didn't have any insignia. And they're like, I remember I was like, "Don't look like a bitch. Don't look like a bitch," because that was my first proving time. And just going out the wire, like, dude, I don't have fucking shit on. Like, if I get in a fight and they hit, I'm dead, bro. But you learn that mentality. You learn over like the army's teaching you how to do it the safe garrison way back in country. But
Yeah.
when you're overseas with pipe hitters, bro, like hardcore motherfuckers that have done this shit for a long time, you learn the real way to fight, bro. And a lot of times it's not wearing all your gear.
Yeah, no, well, it was days that we didn't put our gear on, but I would like, I knew what I had home, so I was always trying to fucking, I set up my gear, so I would like just put my arm and boom, like quick, go
Look
with
at
it.
yep, yep.
Yeah, like no, well, one side was already closed. I only had one side open,
Yeah, you
so
slide
that
it
would be
in.
like just slide in, put it on, and run like
Yep.
quick. So, cause I put his like, I had to make like I don't want to be running without. Like I was like, man, I don't want to be running without. I know you
Dude.
look like a baseball man. Fuck it, dog. Like I had to set up my gear like it was quick,
Yeah,
and
dude. Well, fuck, you never know.
yeah, like so. But then it was like sometimes it's like, man, fuck the gear. Just be comfortable with it. Like,
Yeah.
be comfortable so you can. It's crazy that you when you don't got a gear, you're more comfortable shooting back. Like,
For real, bro. It's the crazy shit because it almost seems like for me, it was almost like I was back home playing paintball with my friends or shit like that. Like it's a different mentality, bro.
yeah,
But yeah, dude, I just God, so many memories flowing back into my head, dude. I'm just like sitting. I remember sitting on QRF, dude. We were at Cop Conlon, and fucking, it was me. It was Mohawk platoon at the time. And do you remember Jake Rydell? Remember that big Texas boy, Jake Rydell? He's from Midland. Um,
yeah. That's a
still
big
one.
yeah,
He's still one of my best friends, bro. I talk to him every day. He's a huge part. He's my family. His kids call me their uncle. My kids know him as Uncle Bison because that's what we called him. But I'll never forget, bro. We were on QRF, and you know how we did the rotations. And
yeah. 1 week RF, 1 week towers.
yep, exactly. So we're chilling on QRF, bro. One of the platoons was out there, sections, I should say, and in the MRAPs, the medical MRAPs. I don't know if you remember, there was litters, one here and one here, and they were hydraulic, go up and down. So you get bored as shit. We're tired. So Bison climbed up on that top one, and he was laying there, and I climbed on the bottom one, laying there. We're just kind of staring up, just bullshitting, talking about random stuff. And in the distance, it was like any other day. You hear doo, 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 like just chatter, and they were talking back and forth. And it didn't click until we started hearing shit ping the MRAP, bro. They were
Holy
in a
shit.
they were in the firefight right outside where that A&A compound was. You remember that? And then we
Yeah.
had to go raid. The bullets were coming over, cresting, and hitting the fucking MRAP, bro. And when I realized what was going on, I said, Bison, get the fuck down, ripped him down, bro. And like, it was just normal. Like, but a couple guys got hurt. We rolled out, went and picked them up, brought them back, brought the gun trucks out, and got them all squared away. Everybody survived. There were some bullet holes in a couple dudes, but that was just a normal day in Afghanistan, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
look, man, I'm not gonna lie, as a medic, man, I don't know if I want to talk about this, but I think I should talk about it because as a medic, bro, I know y'all seen a lot of shit.
yeah,
We also actually was Cap Conlon. I want to say it was Doc Hayes at
yeah,
the
I remember
time.
Hayes.
Fucking, we got into it right outside the wire, and like I say, fucking Thursdays, we knew we were gonna get hit. So
Yeah,
it was A&A convoy coming in, and they start taking fire, right? But the problem
shit,
was, it was like some civilians on the road, like going through it.
shit,
So they were getting shot. A&A was getting shot out by a dish cop,
yeah,
and they called us in for support, right? So we went outside. We're supporting them, right?
yeah,
So firefight ended. We go to the civilian,
yeah.
and he got shot by a dishka. 50
Well,
cal. Well, it's a 50 cal bullet, right?
game
That's what
over.
they use.
Yeah,
So the entry one, it didn't look that big.
yeah.
The exit one,
Nothing left.
it was fucking huge.
Yeah,
So
dude.
Hayes went in and patched him up, and he's like, because they wanted to take him to his medic. Hayes is like, look, I can't do anything right here. I can only patch you up. I don't got the tools to do surgery. And
Yeah,
then I was like listening to what he was telling him, and I was like, man, this guy is fucking gone. Like,
yeah,
I knew the guy was
yeah.
fucking gone. Like, there's no way this fucking guy.
No,
Like, he was barely fucking. And then I was like, you told him to go get surgery, and he ain't gonna fucking survive. But
yeah,
he's like, now you get just used to it, like
yeah.
lying to people, like with
It's
you,
horrible, bro.
you knew, and then bro, like medics see some gross shit, like
It was rough, bro. When you were
it,
up top, and when the shit just started raining, bro, we started firing, and there was a dishka right across the valley that saw where we were, and it was like a wall, and then another wall, and we were behind this wall, side of a mountain. And I remember the shell rock specifically, hearing the bullets hit that shell rock, and it just falling, cascading, bro. and just that holy shit feeling. And then hearing that somebody got shot down there, and just like how fucking real it was so quick, you know?
And
But yeah, dude, it's I still struggle to talk about the blood stuff, just because there's a lot of like hard memories there for me. Um, but yeah, when you're a medic, dude, like I can't tell you how many people I treated, bro. Like I didn't want to keep track. I didn't. It was more. It wasn't U.S. soldiers as much. It was a lot of Afghan army guys.
it was a lot of Afghans. Fucking Afghans were fucking idiots.
Yeah, dude, they were always getting fucked up. Like, don't go pull the white flag. Oh, I'm gonna pull the white flag and get fucking blown up. Like shit like that.
The
My first casualty, bro. I can talk about this one because it doesn't. When it's messed up, it's fucked up to think this way. It's just my brain, the way it thinks. When it comes to our guys that we lost or had to treat, it's hard for me to talk about. But when it was the Afghan guys, I can kind of communicate more on that.
yeah,
But the very first casualty I ever had, bro, and this goes right back to that. Um, I had just gotten there, and when you're first a medic, when you've just come into a team that's overseas, or you're a fresh medic, they put you in the aid station, to make sure that you can do your job and that you're decent at what you do before they put you out in the field with the guys, right? So I got to FOB Airborne. We went up to the medical area, and I got put with a crew, and I was a little FOB medic for about a month or so. But I'll never forget, bro. I was chilling. We always sat on the litters inside of there, and we'd hang out. And we got a call. Hey, we've got casualties at the front gate. They're heading your way. It's A&A. Blah 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 blah. So all of a sudden, you went from fucking around bullshit into boom. It's time to go, right? So I remember us getting ready, us waiting, looking out the door, and up pulls a Toyota Hilux. And I'm sure you remember that aid station, right? How it kind of, you pulled up and there was a spot. We lived here, building was over here.
yeah,
This Hilux pulls in, and I'm told to get on my litter, get ready. So I wasn't paying attention. And all these dudes come rushing in, and one guy sits down, and the other guys are standing there screaming, blah, 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 blah. And the Terps over there trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Come to find out, the one that was still alive was the guy sitting down. He had a fucking bullet in his ass cheek, and it was showing no expression that he was hurt whatsoever. So we get him all littered up, go out to the truck, and that's when I realized they didn't tell us there was a couple guys. We thought it was just one. Went outside, and this Hilux had AK-47 7.62 ripped up the side of it on the back area with the glass blown out, and there was a guy sitting in the back of it, bro, still breathing. And when that bullets, when it ran up that, it sprayed the fuck out of him. Just 7.62 all the way up his chest, his hips, just boom, boom, boom. I can't remember how many bullet holes it was.
damn,
But yeah, we get him in, lay him on the litter, and he's basically already coated. But when you're a medic, it's your job. So that was my first time with like blood, because I remember Major Starkey. If you remember him, he's a cool ass dude, doing everything he could to keep this guy alive, and I'm helping him. Starkey's putting a chest tube in him. I'm on top of this guy doing CPR, and I specifically remember doing CPR and watching the shit come out of the tube every time I'd press on his chest. And yeah, we tried, tapped lines into his leg because we couldn't get IVs, and he died on the table, bro. But it was just like, and then the fucked up part is that night after all that happened, I had to go mop the blood up, dude. So
damn.
like, yeah. So you're sitting there like, fuck, this guy just died, and this is the first time I've ever seen shit like this. And now I got to go take a fucking mop and bucket and squeegee out all the blood that fucking came out of this man. So yeah, you never forget that shit. That shit's a part of you, and it took me a long time to be able to embrace it and actually talk about it again. But it's healing, bro. Because you can't live with those demons forever, dude.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something that I haven't told. Like, I haven't. I don't think I ever said anything about like this.
Yeah,
We had the one, and it was not the first one, but the one that I remember the most is so fucked up. But he's like, we're coming out from a mission. Mind you, we had a firefight. Everything was good. We took contact.
yeah,
But we're going back to the fob, right? And before we even got to the fob, a big explosion went out
Ah,
on top
shit.
of a hill. So commander is like, we gotta go back.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck are we gonna chase an explosion? And like, we gotta go back. Fuck, and I don't know where I got the motherfucker somewhere. Um, we went back. We found the point of impact. It was not the point of impact. It was a dad was teaching his son how to use a motor tube to hit a convoy.
Yeah.
So they were aiming at our convoy.
Fuck, dude.
The problem was the round exploded in the tube.
Oh shit. Yeah.
The boy was a 12-year-old boy, bro.
Fuck,
Blown to fucking pieces. And
dude.
he's like, the dad survived, but we still had to give him aid, right? Like,
Yeah.
provide aid for him. And the mom was at the bottom of the hill crying.
Holy
But it's
shit.
like, it was like, I didn't know how to feel. Like, it was fucked up because I felt good that
Yeah.
we didn't get hit.
Yeah.
I felt bad that the boy died. And it
Yeah.
pissed me off that the dad survived.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
fuck. Who goes
it's
through that?
fucking kids, bro. It's
Yeah.
kids, bro. You
Yeah, dude.
bringing kids to the fucking war, like, and we found a timing cap. Like, you will set up the time on the rounds,
Yeah.
and
Look at the
I
drop.
found the fucking timing cap, and I kept it. I brought it from Afghanistan. I don't know what the fuck I did with it. I should be with my military stuff, but I
Damn.
I got that back because that was the hardest thing that fucked me. Like,
Fuck.
it didn't fuck me up, but he fucked like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
Oh man. That's
it's like
hard, bro.
it like you're seeing parts right there. It was a little kid,
Fuck.
fucking yeah, bro. And that was one of the things that I hated the most. Like, them using little kids, bro. Like,
Yeah.
mind you, I got two daughters home,
Yeah.
and he's like, I would never fucking bring my kids
No.
over here.
Fuck no. And that was like, dude, and the thing that I come to find out, I became friends with a lot of Intel dudes, and like Terry was a real good friend of mine, all those, and a lot of those people that we fought were kids, bro. And like you wouldn't fucking know that. I mean, you don't see the other man at the end of the other trigger. You just know you got bullets coming at you and you're gonna shoot that motherfucker. And most of the time it was young fucking kids that have been brainwashed by the Taliban to come try and fight us. But it's a hard mindset and they try to get it into your head, but at the end of the day, it's something that you can't be trained on. It's something that you have to just learn to cope with, learn to deal with. And yeah, I struggle with that shit too, dude. And being a dad, that's hard too because you look back on
Yeah,
those memories, man. You're like, fuck, that could have been my kid.
yeah. Well, that's like I think I said in the last episode. To me, it was you know a lot of people don't know what we're doing. They don't explain you why you're going to war. You just gotta go to war. But
Yeah,
my motivation. It sounds stupid, but my motivation was my kids.
yeah,
Like, after 9/11 happened,
yeah.
mind you, 9/11, I was in Mexico, bro. I was a straight wetback. Like, I was a straight
What?
wetback before I joined the military.
Holy fuck, Cardenas! I never knew that, bro.
A lot of people don't know that shit about me, but it's like I came in with a tourist visa. We
Wow.
never went back. I went to school. My permit expired, but I never went back, so I stayed here.
Yeah,
So, I was working as a contractor, so I can pay taxes,
yeah,
EIA number. So, because I knew one day I wanted to become a citizen, right?
yeah.
So I got married. I became a resident. That's the reason why I didn't join in the high school,
Oh
because
shit.
I went to the Marines and I told him I wanted to join. But
Yeah,
when the recruiter asked me, like, well, you got your residency, are you a resident? I was like, no. Are you a citizen? No. And he asked me, like, are you here illegal? I'm like, yeah. it's like we're gonna pretend that we never had this conversation. It's like,
God
cause I gotta
damn.
report you. It's like, but once you become a resident, bring that card in, and you
Yeah.
can join the military.
Son of
And
a
I was
bitch.
okay. So, bro, I almost got deported. They were trying to deport me when I was in Afghanistan.
That's what the fuck? No way.
It was fucking beautiful, bro.
Oh,
Should I tell? I'm gonna tell you that story.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fucking. So, I joined the military. I was a resident. During basic training, I didn't know they give you classes so you can become a citizen.
Yeah.
So by the time I got out of basic training, I was a citizen already. They swore me in
Okay.
as a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, I
So
have
it
friends do
was
that.
it was badass, right? Like I was like, hell
Yeah.
yeah. But mind you, I never renewed my residency card.
Oh shit.
So we were in Afghanistan. We were in Cap Conlon,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
first sergeant came over and he's like, "What the fuck do you do?" And I was like, "What do you mean, first sergeant?" Like, you need to go to 5 Airborne. I like, for what? And like FBI is looking for you. I was like,
Oh
what?
fuck, dude.
And he's like,
What?
and then someone said like, we can transfer the call to the cop, but like transfer the fucking call. So I was like, FBI looking for me. And
Yeah.
then they're like, they called the unit. They called the unit. The unit transferred to Afghanistan, and then everyone forwarded a call to Conlon. So on the other side, I had FBI agent. He's like, uh, Juan Jose Cardenas. I'm like, yes, sir. And like, this is the FBI. We letting you know that we're gonna send an officer to your door. You're getting deported. You never renew your citizenship. I mean, you're a resident card. Blah blah blah. And I was like, well, I became a citizen right after I joined the military.
Yeah.
But if you want to, I'm in Afghanistan. I'm in. I'm
Yeah,
in
come on.
Warder. I'm in Warder province. You can send a plane. I'm fucking happy to go right fucking back to fucking
Yeah,
the
yeah. Free
U.S.
flight, bro.
and we can figure this shit out. And he's like, "Oh, so you became a citizen already?" Like, yeah. Well, we didn't see that on the records. I like, you're the fucking FBI. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
It's your job,
And he's
dog.
like, thank you for your service, sir, and keep the fight going. And he hung up. I like, bitch, take me back. I like, take
Yeah.
me the fuck
Come
back. I
on,
like,
dude.
fuck. That motherfucker hung up the phone to me, and first time like, what the fuck are you doing? I like, I don't know. They want to deport my ass. And he's like, so we brought
Oh,
an illegal to Afghanistan. I was like, well, shit, send me back. I like, send me
yeah.
the fuck back. I like, well, but yeah, bro, it was so funny though. Like,
That's wild,
I was
bro.
about to get deported in fucking Afghanistan.
Dude, that's a story, dog.
And yeah, it
That's
was
shit.
good
Oh,
times though. Good times. Like it was a good laugh. I was like, take me fucking back. I'll fucking go
yeah.
back.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I got jury duty while we were over there. My
Here.
my mom's like, "Hey, you got jury duty." I'm like, "Give me that number." So I called him and I was fucking with him. I'm like, "Yeah, this is Blake Carver. I just want to let you know I'm not going to be in." And they're like, "Okay, well, what's the reason? We need a good reason." Blah blah. I was like, "Well, for one, I'm in Afghanistan. Two, unless you're booking my flight, I ain't coming back." And they're like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry, sir." Blah 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 blah. But it's just so fucking. It's you know what it is. The world keeps happening while we're in a fight, bro, and we are so focused on it. You don't know.
I forgot about it, bro. I
Yeah,
didn't even think about it.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking wild, bro. God damn. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still in the U.S., dog.
Yeah, man. But that was a fun. It's like Afghanistan had its good times and bad times. Like,
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, not everything was about war. It was also about camaraderie, about being together. So
Yeah.
that's the shit that kept us going. And
Bro.
what I was telling my wife is like, at the end of the day, to me, my motivation was not bringing, after 9/11, it was not bringing that
Yeah.
home.
Yo,
I'd
hey,
rather handle.
check your comments, bro. You got some Wingstop coming. You need to.
Yes, baby, I want Wingstop. See, Savage. Hey, she called me and I ignored the call. That's what they. Yeah, but mama, hey, bring me Wingstop, baby.
Hell yeah, you gotta have
Some
the
fries. I
Wingstop,
want some
dog.
fries. Hey, don't worry about the story, baby. Your daddy didn't get deported. I got
Nope.
papers now.
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Matter of fact,
Yeah.
yesterday was Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the whole week they were like, Dad. I'm like, what? Flowers. I'm okay. Dad. I'm like, what do you want?
Oh shit.
Well, you gotta show love to my mom. And I'm like, baby, I got papers already. I'm good.
Dude, you're
And
shitting
she's
me.
like, what do you mean? Like, I got papers, baby. I don't gotta worry about nothing no more. I'm a citizen now. And she's
Yeah.
like, I like, oh my God. Like, I can't believe you. I like, I'm just telling you the truth. Like,
Bro, that's fucking funny. Dude, kids, fucking kids, just oh my god, my daughter cracks me up with some of the shit she says, man. It brings you
yeah,
back. Yeah. Hey, I got a story for you, bro. You're talking about the good times in
like,
Afghanistan. I'm gonna tell you about the time I'm pretty sure I made the newest Taliban member, dude. I don't know if I ever. This was a random mission I was on. So I got farmed out, when I first became a line medic, and my first farm job was working with the 401st MP company out there at Cop Jarez. You remember that
yeah.
crew? Yeah. So I got put out there. I'm still fresh. I'm like, holy shit, this is real life. I'm out in the field. And we had a mission. We were going to go to traffic control points. So night before that, or a couple days before I got out there, or day before, whatever the fuck it was, I had ate at that little local hut. I think it was Conlin or Jarez. One of them had that little hut where you could get like fresh food from a local Afghani. You remember that shit?
It had to be Jarvis, nothing in Conlon.
I think is it Airborne or Jarez, whatever the fuck it was. But we were we were eating, and we were eating this local food, and it was fucking fire. It was so good. And I got in the truck the next day or whatever the fuck, can't remember the timeline. And I'm sitting in the back of the truck, medic rides with the platoon sergeant all the time. We're rolling down the road. It's a night mission. And I remember my stomach started hurting, bro. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? And I'm holding it in, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, I think I'm gonna be okay. And then it just started coming nonstop, bro. So I rip one, right? And those trucks, they're airtight, bro, except for the gunner's hatch. And I remember my platoon started going, Doc, did you just fucking shit yourself? And I'm like, I got a shit, dude. And he's like, what? He said, well, we can't stop. There's an MRE box. I'm like, no, you don't want that. I gotta go, bro. So we're moving. There's a convoy moving. They stopped the fucking convoy, bro. I run out of the truck, and I've got like my shit. My fucking pants are coming down, and I still got my kid on. And I drop, I lean up against the wall, and I just in there. I'm like, oh, fucking thank God, right? And we're in a town at this point. I stand up after I'm done, pull my gear up, and I know something out of the corner of my eye, dude. There's a kid standing there watching me, bro, with his jaw dropped, and I am on top of a rug, bro. I straight all over his family's rugs, I'm pretty sure, dude. So, yeah, pretty sure that kid hated soldiers after that if he didn't already.
So I gotta, damn, I'm trying to find it. It was one picture that someone took at a night convoy
Yeah.
that completely stopped. So that's why I showed this picture to see if this was you the reason
Oh,
why
it might be me.
this picture was taken. I was like, what the fuck? Like I say, man, it's good stories, it's bad stories, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But it's like, to be honest with you, while I was in time, I would love to focus on the good times. Like the only thing that brought the ugly was every time I was drinking.
Same.
And but right now, like to be honest with you, I really don't mind talking. Like
Yeah.
I feel comfortable right now. I
Yeah.
know, people gonna watch this, but I really don't care because I'm comfortable. Like I
It's
feel like
being
I'm like
you.
comfortable. Yeah, yeah. This is I'm saying this as a you and me talking. So
Yeah.
it's like, bro, I it feels good, bro. It feels good
Yeah.
talking about it.
It does. It does, man. And we don't talk about it enough. So yeah, dude, I want to stay in touch with you too, bro, for sure. We need to get
Man,
together.
like I say, bro, like I know once I got out the military, I was in touch with a couple of people. I really don't do Facebook. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Yeah.
don't do Facebook, but what I do, all my everything that is linked up to my Instagram, to my IG, goes
Nice.
straight to Facebook. So that's why a lot of people think that I do Facebook. I don't.
Oh,
So what I started to do is like now that I'm doing this,
yeah.
like earlier, I was looking down on my phone because I was sharing the link to the live on Facebook. For
Oh,
some reason, Facebook there's a lot of more people on Facebook than IG.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I just put a post, share the link, and people can watch,
That's
the
what's up.
link. So that's I need to get a little bit better at that. I think I need to explain people why the first couple of minutes I'm over here on the phone. But
Yep.
that's what I was doing. I was sharing that link. I didn't want to be rude. Last week I did it on Instagram too because we go to the stories, you can share the link,
Oh shit.
and we have more people coming in. But it's like, bro, like I really enjoyed this. Like
Yes.
it's good, bro. It's helping me, it's helping you,
Yeah.
and like I say, uh, the reason why I'm doing this is to help other people, not just veterans, but everybody that is struggling through depression, struggling to like mental health issues. Hey man, I really enjoy this conversation, bro. I really had a good time right here. Hey man, thank you for opening up to me, bro. Thank you for opening up to everybody. Um, I'm just hope this can get to someone that really needs this. This is the reason why I make this channel. And hey, man, little by little,
Yep.
hopefully we can grow. And hit me up, bro. Send me your address so I can send you one of the cups, bro.
Hell yeah. I'll rock
Um,
that shit with pride. I appreciate you,
I
man.
gotta hit up. Actually, I just got the back. Look, you're gonna get the first one out.
Oh shit.
Look, first batch came in today.
Oh, dude. Yes.
So this one was the sample.
Hell yeah.
So this one just came in today. First batch came in.
Hey,
Uh,
fucking thank you,
ag-
dude. I'm gonna
Again,
rock
bro,
that shit.
thank you for taking some of your time, man, and be here with me tonight. You got anything to say before we leave?
Man, I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. We need platforms to get out there and talk our stories. And this, I feel like we're getting healing out of this too, man. And that just wraps right back into if you're watching this, like, get help if you're struggling, man. Don't be afraid. There's light at the end of the tunnel. It might seem like you're going through a lot now, but tomorrow's a new day, bro. That sun comes back up. When you're looking through your front window, don't look at the mirror, bro. That's tiny vision. You need to look at what's out in front of you, not what's behind you, man. So, yeah, stay tight, stay right, man. I appreciate you.